Alright, you bastards, this is Some-Belgian-prepper, and today I want to talk about bicycles, but more about what's best, a mechanical bike or an e-bike for a bug-out vehicle or whatever. So before we're going to talk about that, if you're interested in survival courses in Belgium for prepping, there will be a link in my description for survival training in België.be and also to my book called Bloody Crosses. So it's if you're interested, take a look. All right. So uh, yeah, today I had to get home with an e-bike, which I usually don't do because I have just a regular mechanical bike. But uh, yeah, I've been doing this a few times so far, and I've always noticed the same things. And this is actually more as a warning to all people who think about getting an e-bike for as a bug out vehicle or some other survival uses. I want to warn them against this because first of all, let's first talk about the good points and the bad points. First of all, maintenance. Well, for maintenance, I always go with just the regular mechanical bike because if there a mechanical bike is something that I always been able to repair anything. A chains that got loose, some mechanical failure with the systems, repairing the brakes, a flat tire, all that kind of stuff, I could repair myself. And with the e-bike, if there is a component of the electrical motor or something else that is within the electrical system of this broken down, you always have to bring it back to the store. I had to bring the e-bike of my mother a few times to the store because, yeah, the bike shop, because there was nothing that I could do because I do not possess an electrical engineering diploma. So yeah, that's something that I don't like. So that's repairs. Maintenance. Yeah, that I was talking about repairs earlier, but maintenance. Yeah, I would say it's a little bit more work with the mechanical bike, but like before with the repairs, if you can do it yourself, no problem. Just a little bit of oil, check the tires, pump it up with air, and yeah, check the brake blocks a few times a year. So yeah, no problem. With the e-bike, it's a little bit of the same stuff actually, but with the difference that you have to take in account the battery and stuff, because yeah, the battery is going down. Then it can go wrong for several reasons, which we are going to talk about later on. Uh, I would say also next thing I would say cost. The mechanical bike was only 360 euros when I bought it, and I was walking by a e-bike shop the other day, and I saw that the most cheapest bike that I could find were all above 1,000 euros. Usually 1,200 euros was the range of the cheaper ones. So that means that the mechanical bike is at least three times cheaper than the e-bike, which can be very. And then we're not only talking. Then we're talking also about maintenance, repairs, because if the battery is broken, yeah, that's a very big cost. And if you have somebody who is a little bit handy with their hands, you can just ask them to repair a mechanical bike. So it can be a lot cheaper for the mechanical bike. I would say for effort, yeah, no doubt about it. The e-bike helps you going on the way, no problem. With a mechanical bike, yeah, if there is wind, if it's going on a slope towards above, yeah, of course the e-bike will be more handier in that way. But the other side of the coin is, yeah, all the things that I said before about the maintenance, and when the battery is down, yeah, this thing you have to really pedal very hard when the battery is down. I've been riding with something like this back from a friend's place, and yeah, they forgotten to charge their battery, and I can tell you, pedaling e-bike that is empty on batteries, yeah, that is very hard to do. And on other dangerous things, I don't know if this is with every e-bike, but the one of my brother that I used is in the night when the battery gone flat. Yeah, also the lights didn't work. There is not like with the mechanical bike a dynamo that just works on the mechanical turning of the wheels to charge these lights. No, with if the battery is down, you don't have a light with the e-bike. And in Belgium, if you ride at night without a light on your bike, you can get a fine by the police. So yeah, that's something that I don't like about it. Another thing I would say is ruggedness. What do I mean by that? With the mechanical bike, I can when they are working when they are working on the road, or when there is something blocking the road or whatever, and you have to do some crazy shit to get over it. Mechanical bike, no problem. Yeah, it can shake it up, but it can withstand it. The electrical bike, yeah, uh, if you fall, if you do some crazy shit with it, a mechanical component can get loose or the battery can get damaged, and there you are. Yeah, then you're fucked. Another thing I would say is more chance of theft with the e-bike, because an e-bike is worth more money, so thieves will steal the e-bike more. Yeah, because they can sell it for more. That's obvious, and because thieves are usually lazy bastards, they will prefer to steal the e-bike than the mechanical bike. And yeah, also for how do you say this? For danger, I would say is for your survival planning. Many people would say, but with an e-bike you can ride faster away from danger. But in my opinion, yeah, is it worth it? If you look at all the downsides that I called out for an e-bike, uh, for a survival plan, I would say no. I want something like a revolver. I want something reliable that will not jam a lot, and that is actually a very good comparison. An e-bike is like a pistol, and a mechanical bike is like a revolver. Each has their positive sides, but in the end, I want something that I can maintain and repair myself, that I can do rough stuff with without breaking it, and I don't want too many jams. So that's also something. And for all the people who say for a long-term survival plan, is an e-bike is okay if you have something like solar panels or another way to charge your bicycle. But then I would say again, yeah, as a prepper, you can have a homestead with solar panels, a generator or something, but you still need to do some specific and specialist maintenance and repairs about this. Something that most preppers will not have, nor the tools, nor the knowledge, nor the skills to repair this kind of stuff. Yeah, there will be, but yeah, most people can repair the mechanical bike. So in the end, my conclusion is just always have a mechanical bike uh, that is more reliable, cheaper, easier to maintain and repair, less likely to be stolen, and it will only run on food because yeah, you need to do it yourself, and the only fuel then is food. So yeah, this was just this was not really informative video, but it's more like a rant in my opinion, because in contrary to most people in my environment, I'm I'm not keen on e-bikes. Yeah, it's handy for going to work and all that kind of stuff, but if I would ride with an e-bike, I would become a very lazy fat bastard. So that's also a downside of this. It will keep your muscles strengthened. So yeah, go with a mechanical bike, or at least have the option of a mechanical bike, even if you want to have an e-bike, just as a sort of bug out vehicle backup, or something reliable that you can always trust when your battery is down. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you in the next video. Cheers.